Hey there, it's Quade here back again with a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about my favorite tech of 2022. 2022 was a long year, so much tech came out, so much good tech and so much bad tech. It wasn't just good tech that came out this year. There was some bad tech too, let's be honest. There's some stuff that, probably wasn't that great, like the iPhone SE. The Steam Deck is good and bad. People have some mixed opinions about it. I have mixed opinions about it. But there's also been some really great tech, like new headphones. I love headphones, that. New MacBooks, new iPhones, stuff like that. A lot of good products out there, but there are 6 products that were my favorite of 2022. I'm going to share with you today what those are. The first one is right here. This is the M2 MacBook Air that just came out this past summer. And this is easy on top of my list as one of my favorite products of 2022 because I just love a Air laptop. My first MacBook was a MacBook Air back in like 2015, 2016. And that was my first introduction to using a MacBook personally. And ever since then, I've grown to just really love the Airline, just like how slim it is. It's just like, honestly, to me, it's amazing to see how you get such a strong computer in such a slim body. And this thing is so portable, easy to take around. The reason why I got it in the first place was because I was supposed to go on a bros trip a couple months ago. And while I didn't get to go, I have bought this laptop specifically for that trip because I was going to go on the Amtrak for the first time. I wanted to kick back in business class, do some work that had to get done. I couldn't go because of a COVID scare. But besides that, the point, this thing has been such an easy fit in my life. I sit at my living room bar table, do some work, listen to music on my Sonos Beam with my TV. It's just a beautiful setting, and I just love being able to take this around with me in the house and also still have all my files thanks to OneDrive and connect that to my MacBook Pro 16-inch where you see my whole desktop setup and just have both my files living in the cloud and easy to access. Yes, you can use iCloud, but I did get the base model for the MacBook Air because I wanted to save money. This was just a backup laptop, a secondary laptop, so I didn't need to spend a fortune on it. So I just got the base model. Yes, there's some issues with the SSD according to the internet, and it's apparently slower and stuff like that. I personally haven't run into any issues with a slower SSD or the operating system running slower, saving files running slower, downloading files running slower. To me, it works just as fast, and you probably wouldn't even notice it unless you upgrade towards one of the other models. It's great. The M2 chip is super fast, super intuitive, and I have no issues with it. I love the new design. I love the blue color. I was saying I wanted Apple to release a dark blue MacBook Pro, and they went ahead and did it for the Air. I can't complain. So yeah, I love this. I love this thing so much. Definitely on top of my list for favorite products of 2022, and probably my favorite laptop that came out this year that I have personally owned. Next on the list, you know me, I already said before, I love headphones. You saw the review on these things already on my channel. If you haven't, watch it right here. These are the Sony WH-1000XM5s. Came out this year. This is the upgrade version to obviously the WH-1000XM4s, which came out a few years back, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. And those are already some of the best noise canceling headphones on the market. Somehow Sony made it even better. They made it almost, I would say it's even better than those somewhere like, I can't even point to correctly, but it's like right there. The AirPods Max. You know me, I love those things. I made a video about those a couple years back, and I thought those was the best active noise cancellation headphones on the market until Sony dropped these bad boys again. And to me, these are even better. They, just know what they're doing when it comes to active noise cancellation. It just sounds amazing. The sound quality is amazing. These blow the AirPod Max out the water in my opinion. They just sound that great, especially when you have it connected to a system like Tidal, where you have master quality music, or even Apple Music now has their high fidelity options, and it works. It just sounds great. You connect these. What I love about these more about the AirPods Max 2 is that you also have the option of connecting it with an aux cable. And when you connect headphones with an aux cable, they sound even better than Bluetooth. So thank you for having the option in it. The one thing that isn't better than AirPod Max is the ambient mode. Apple has transparency mode down packed to where it's so amazing. It doesn't even sound like you have headphones on. It just sounds so clear and so nice. Sony doesn't have that to that level yet, but hopefully one day they can have technology that rivals that. But for right now, it did improve a little bit, but it's still not my favorite thing. But I don't care about that. I use headphones for the sound quality and for the noise cancellation, and these are easily my favorite over-the-ear headphones that came out this year. But I also have headphones that aren't over-the-ear headphones, and those are the AirPods Pro second generation. I wasn't gonna buy these at first. I thought this was gonna be a worthless product. No need to buy it. I have the pros. I don't like them that much because the noise cancellation somehow got worse over time. And I was just like, I don't want to do this. I had to return them originally because they have like a popping noise when they connect great. So I got rid. I had to send them in and get new ones, and this still didn't amaze me. However, the second generation fixed a lot of things. The noise cancellation sounds better. The noise cancellation is better. The sound quality sounds better. They have a new extra small tip for people who have smaller ears. Didn't really fit a need for me, but the reason why I got was for the better noise cancellation and the better sound quality, and they did not disappoint. Easily a good option if you need quick earbuds that fit into the Apple ecosystem, and you don't want to venture off into something like the WF-1000X14 from Sony. Those to me are better headphones, but for the Apple ecosystem, the AirPod Pro second generation are great and definitely a worthy upgrade compared to the first gen. So if you're looking to get a new pair of Apple headphones, look for those. So that's not the only Apple product that was amazed by me this year. Those already two that I talked about. But the last one, actually this is not the last one. Second to last one is the Studio Display. You saw I made a little quick video about this. I even wrote a blog about it a while back early in the year. And I gotta say, the Studio Display is quite honestly amazing. Like, I don't even know what else to say about it. It's just that good. I feel like the Studio Display is exactly what I was looking for in terms of Apple monitor. I know it says before when I had bought the LG Ergotron, I was like, if I'll make a monitor, I'm buying it. Apple made a monitor, I was not gonna get it. Release day, I say, screw it, I'm purchasing it. And I haven't looked back, and I don't regret it. I only regret one thing, and that was not getting the height adjustable version. I only got the tilt version, and the height adjustable version to me would have been so much better than my sub right now, but it's okay. I'm just gonna stick with the tilt version because why not? And I can't exchange it at this point. If you're looking for a monitor and you just want something that's simple, plug and play. You plug it in, you get your color accuracy immediately out the box for your MacBook. It's a Studio Display. Don't buy this thing if you have a Windows computer, because yes, you can connect to Windows, but I heard there's like some tricky software. You can't play with the brightness, stuff like that. It's not made for Windows. It's not made for Linux. It's made for Apple products, and when you connect Apple products to it, it just works. When Apple makes it out the box and it just works, it just works. Like, you can't go wrong with this Studio Display. It's amazing. Like I said, it's expensive, but I recommend it. I struggle with monitors, and once I got this thing, I was just like, all right, no need to look back. This is the monitor to get for Apple products. So the last Apple product on this list, I know Apple just caught me by surprise this year. I was talking a lot of trash about them in the iPad video, but look at me here. They have held my heart for most of the year. The iPhone 14 Pro. I was not gonna get this phone. I just really wasn't. I bought this thing very, very late in the game, and I was like, all right, you know what? Let's upgrade to it because I need a new phone. If you see my other phone, it's cracked all over the place. I dropped it a few times. It fell into a pool of rainwater the day before the Apple event. So I was like, okay, this is great. It's all right. I also downgraded from the Pro Max to the Pro because I wanted to try the new smaller size, and I thought it would affect me and I would hate it. But honestly, after a while, I forgot it was a smaller phone, and I love having the smaller form factor. The one thing I wish was better was the battery life, but I got one of those Anker battery packs, so on the go, it's sitting in the battery for a little bit. So honestly, at that point, I might as well, I almost have the Pro Max battery life, so I can't complain. Plus, my old Pro Max was like dying so fast that I honestly, it doesn't feel like a difference to me. So yeah, the camera also looks great. I record some B-roll using this phone for the desk and stuff like that, and to me, it looks pretty awesome. And Apple just makes a really great video quality when it comes to the cameras. They might not have the best photo camera anymore, but they definitely have the best video camera in terms of smartphones. And if you have any phone from Apple in the past couple of years and you want to start YouTube, just put your phone and start recording because these things just look great. And yeah, it's super fast. The new chip is way faster than the old chip to me. My old chip had struggled with searching in the app function thing to find apps, and this one does it super fast. Like, I don't know what the problem is, but Apple, slow down products. They slow down their phones. That's what they do, right? And last but not least, the sixth product on this list is a product that did not come out in 2022, but I did purchase it in 2022. So to me, it still counts, and that is the Xbox Series S, which is somewhere over there in that corner. I would have bring it out, but it's hidden right now. Okay. It's hidden right now, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. But the Xbox Series S have honestly changed my life in terms of how I game because it's because of its small form factor. It's easy to travel with. I took this thing on vacations. I take it to my girlfriend's house before we moved in together. I also had like a portable display from like Asus that also was pretty awesome. Probably should be in this list too, but I'll leave it off. And like it sits in my office, so I can like easily play video games with my new LG Duo display. I can split the screen in half, have work or something on the top, and then have the display on the bottom. And to me, it just works great, and it's just awesome to have a portable new gen console that could play the new games like Elden Ring, stuff like that, the new 2K and the new Call of Duty, and just be able to move it wherever I want in the house or take it with me on vacation. It's just that pretty awesome. It's just that awesome to me, and I gotta give props to Xbox for making a console like that. And I hope Sony does something similar, but doesn't hinder how the games look. Cause yes, it's only good to like 2K, and the games don't look as sharp, and it's not as powerful. So hopefully that doesn't affect games in the future down the line where games get hard to run. Hopefully they continue to run games perfectly fine and it doesn't become like a switch situation. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So that is my 6th favorite tech of 2022. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a great new year. And I can't wait to see you all in 2023 to see what we do next. Looking forward to it. Peace out.